Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Christy Reason here. How are you doing? I hope that you are feeling good right now, and I'm so glad that you are there to watch this video. Today I'm going to talk about, is there a time that I get so mad? Is there a time that I feel depressed? Is there a time that I get frustrated? Do I feel worthless? Okay. Do I have problems and issues? The answer is yes. But this is the difference. We are all human beings. We can commit mistakes. We can fail. We all can. Nobody is exempted. We all can feel different crazy emotions. But the difference with me is I can let go of any crazy dark emotions very quickly. If I'm mad at you right now, at this very minute, if I all of a sudden yell because I just wasn't able to control my emotions, I'm like, minutes after, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm so sorry I did that, and please forgive me. And that's it. I snap out of it very quickly. And that's the most important thing. Now, feeling depressed, feeling frustrated, well, the thing with me is sometimes you just sit in your bed, or sometimes you're alone, you're in a beach, or you're in an area where you're just by yourself, and you come to think of the things that you want to do in life and is not yet happening to your life. It's not yet there. You haven't accomplished those things. So we cannot avoid, personally, all of us, we cannot avoid to think about it. Like it is, we are emotional people, we're emotional being, and so we can feel and think of those things, and those are just a bit of worry. Okay, the intensity of the emotions rely on how much time you're spending thinking about those things that are not yet there, and the things that have happened in the past and that are about to happen in the future. So that's where the difference lies. And if you can control how many minutes, how many seconds of thinking of thoughts that you're putting into it, and you can snap out of it and realize that I want to live in the present moment. Those things are not for me to worry about because they're not there anymore, especially the things that happened in the past and the things that have not happened because the future isn't here yet. So that's the thing that I do. So do I have problems? Do I have issues? Yes, I do. Marital problems, family problems. My parents, I'm a breadwinner. I'm the oldest of 8 siblings, and I am helping my mom, my dad, my 7 other siblings, and my grandma and my cousins. And I'm helping a lot of people. And so some people owe me money. Is that a problem? Is that an issue? It is. Now, the most important thing is you don't dwell on those issues and problems. You don't spend more than 5 minutes at least. If I think of an issue for a minute or two, that's enough for me. Yeah, that's enough. Get out of it. There's nothing you can do right now. If a friend owes you 1,000,000 pesos, okay, or 500,000 pesos, and she's not paying to you for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, I can't do something about it. I put it in my journal. I pray for that friend that may she or he remembers that she's got responsibility in me, that in time when she or he needed me, I stepped forward and helped them. So that's all there is to it. I did a kind deed. I helped him, I helped her, and that's up to her That's her responsibility, not just to me, but to herself and to the universe. Because you know what's gonna happen. Whatever you have taken away from other people, it's gonna be taken away from you too. So that's the law of polarity. That's the cause and effect. You know, whatever we do, good or bad, there's always karma. But it's up to us if we feel good about what we're doing. Always remember, it's neither good nor bad unless you think and feel it that way. Everything that we do is neither good or bad, except when we attach a label to it that it's good or bad. So, do I have issues? Yes, many. So, do I get very frustrated if I can't finish my projects? Yes, I get frustrated. But the thing with me is, I have worked so hard over the last 2 years to examine, to be conscious, to be aware of how I manage my thinking, what I put in my brain. I don't accept negativity in my life, not at all. If a friend says, oh, he is bad, she is bad, she's this, she's this, she's that, you know, I'm like, okay, psh, go away. Psh, I release it back to the universe. I listen to all of you. I listen to all of my friends. I listen to my mom and dad. I listen to my siblings. I listen to my husband. But it does not necessarily mean that I'm taking it in 100%, that I'm feeling it in and emotionalizing things. That's the difference. Okay, I don't like to argue. But the person that I argue with the most is my husband. And it's like, why do I have to argue with my husband? I actually don't have to argue with him. It's just he likes to argue too. The thing with us both is like, you know, I say something, he doesn't like it, he says something, I say something, and we're like boom, 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 boom. He doesn't want to be defeated, or I don't want to be defeated. So sometimes it's just, okay, poop, it's done. Boo. Bye-bye. I'm gone. So between my husband and I actually just learned over the last few months that I wanna be who I wanna be, and I don't wanna waste my precious energy on arguing matters that's not really worthy. So here's a realization. Whoever you're arguing with, your husband, your best friend, your mom or dad, your siblings, your brother or sister, or your son or daughter, whoever you're arguing with, this is it. Does it make you feel good every time you say something? Does it make you feel good? If it does, keep saying it. Keep saying it if it makes you feel good. If it doesn't make you feel good, stop and then apologize. Stop and apologize right away. And do not let it wait tomorrow to apologize. Do not wait till next week or next month, for that matter, or next year. I was growing up in a very poor lifestyle, right? My parents didn't go to school, first grader and second graders, and my aunts and uncles were the same, but they kind of went to elementary and high school, so they were kind of better. But I noticed when I was growing up, every time there was an issue between my cousin's family and my mom and dad's, they would not be talking for 1 year, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. And I'm like, that's totally insane. And I told myself, when I learned about enlightenment, spiritual freedom, and how our brains and our emotions actually function in our lives, and what it can do to us to feel good, to feel better, to achieve spiritual freedom and enlightenment, I told myself that there's no sense to not talk to a friend for a long time unless you really want to eliminate them in your lives because they're not really contributing to your life in a positive way. That's the only reason that you shouldn't be talking to a friend. So if you have a friend that's always and constantly bugging you, bothering you, criticizing you, judging you, I don't like what you're doing, you shouldn't do this, you should do that, and he thinks that he's right. Why is he always insisting? I mean, look at his life. Is his life a great example? If his life is not a great example, then he doesn't deserve to be followed and to be listened to or heard by you. You can listen to him, but don't argue with him if you don't like, and stay away from that person. Because the people that are actually for us, the people who are spiritually connected to us, we share the same kind of energy, it's actually very easy to be with. There's no struggle. You find it very relaxing to be with these people. If you are with a group of people and you feel like you're suffocated, you feel like, you're not comfortable, you can't be your real you in front of them, you have to be reserved and not express the truth about yourself and your ideas and your thinking, and they're always like, they are not your people. So learn to not feel bad that you can't be with them, that you can't somehow connect with them. Don't feel bad at all. So you just tell yourself, I don't think I'm ever gonna connect with this couple or with this guy or with this friend. Every time they invite you to the party, just tell them that, I'm really sorry, you're busy, or you can be honest with them. I just don't think that we connect personally, so, just wanna stay away, things like that, in a nice way. But if you don't want to offend them, because there's a lot of people that are really offended, I don't care if somebody gets offended by me. No, I don't care, because I love myself more than I love them. You know what I'm saying? You have to always do what is best for you. Even if it was my mom or my dad, my siblings, or whoever, my friend. I have no filter myself. I say the things that I want to say. If I said it the wrong way, I apologize. And if I was mean, I can be mean. I can be super mean. I can be super bitch. I can be anything. But the thing is, I want to be me. No filter, no judgments. And if somebody criticizes you for being you, don't mind. So that's that. So all of us people must learn our value, our self-worth. Because if you have this feeling of hesitation, of putting yourself out there, of telling the world that this is you, but you're actually doing this and that, and you're happy in front of the camera, but you're actually not happy in real life, then bullshit. Cut that shit. Be you. Be you. Remove all the people that are not helping you grow, that are not helping you reach your potential and achieve your ultimate power as a person. Remove them from your life. Remove them. Let go of them. Go away from me. If a friend criticizes me and very negative about it, about the approach, go away. I don't need you in my life. I have become who I am right now without you helping me, without you feeding me, without you providing for me. And this is me. This is me. I'm proud of being me. I love me. I love me. I love me. I love you guys too. But I love myself more. So I'm gonna have to learn to love myself first before I can love everybody else. That's the thing. So for those of you who are struggling about your self-worth, your value, that you feel like you don't deserve. You deserve everything that the universe can provide. And yes, there is all that waiting for you to achieve. You can be anything. You can be a supernatural being. You can be genius. You can be powerful. You can achieve whatever it is that you put your mind into, as long as you believe in it, you believe in yourself, and you make it happen. You do the work. So why am I doing this actually? Because it's very necessary nowadays. People have this self-worth or value that depends on the people that's surrounding them. Their value depends on what this person say about them, what that person say about them, what the mayor says about them, what the neighbor says about them, what the friend says about them, and what they all know about them, about me or whoever. You know? That's not it. Your true self-worth and value is in here, your inner peace, and you're the only person that would identify that, and not the rest of the world. Know who you are, know who you are and what your true value is, and you measure that by the amount and the level of consciousness and awareness you have in your own thinking, the inner peace, the joy that you have within. That's it. Now, question is, do we need people to be happy? Do we need material things to be happy? The truth is, we do need, but to a certain degree, to a certain level. We don't need material things to feel 100%. You know, 10% I'd say. I have to be happy myself first. Okay, I am happy right now, so I'm making myself as an example. So I am happy because I am me. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm sexy. I'm happy because I'm educated. I'm happy because I am a coach now, and I am able to understand people's lives and why things happen to us positively and negatively. I'm just happy because of my achievements. Now, what are like 80% I am happy just by myself. Now, what are the 20% that I would like to accomplish and add to my happiness? These are just add-ons. These are not, you know, the primary reason that I'm not happy. So 80%, I know myself, I know what I want, I believe in myself, and I have accomplished these things that I mentioned, and that makes me happy. Now, what are the 20% that I think could add to my happiness? My family's joy, my mom, my dad, my siblings, and their health and prosperity. Okay, the success in my business can make me happy, but I don't really rely on that for happiness. My kids, material things, just a little bit, you know. But the thing is, the most important thing is you recognize that you don't need these things to be happy. They're only 20% of your life. The people, the friends, the material things are just 20%. The 80% source of happiness is yourself, your thinking, the joy within you, and the peace within you. That is the most important thing that you have to be aware, and you have to recognize yourself. So now, do I like to sit here and just listen to books? Absolutely. I'm fascinated. I'm like floating in the air when I'm just listening to books, when I'm doing this, when I'm talking, and when I'm inspiring people. That's that. So I have another thing to share about men and women. Do we need a husband? Do we need a boyfriend? Do we need a lover to be happy? Absolutely. Because by nature, biologically, we are created to be one with a man or one with a woman. We are created to bind as one. That's how we are created biologically by God. So it doesn't matter if you're gay or whatever, you need a partner. And yes, that adds to the 20% of the things that can truly and perfectly make you happy. So we need a husband, we need a lover to make us fully happy. But the most important thing is we don't prioritize that. We prioritize our growth, our personal growth, spiritual. That's the most important thing. Our emotional intelligence, spiritual and personal growth. That's what we should focus on, the 80% of us. And then the 20% will come along if the 80% is fulfilled. So that's my take on it. So I hope that you guys learn a lot of lessons from this video. I thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel and for watching this video. If you think this helps a friend or somebody you know, please share this video and enjoy. Thanks again, and you may have a great life, and you may think positive, and you may feel good about yourself and about other people. Thank you. Goodbye.